It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop whoop.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
It's not a Tuesday.
What day is it?
You've got a weird look.
Thursday.
It's a Thursday. You're 2 days off.
I'm 2 days off. I knew it when I said it.
Yeah. You had that look of.
I had that look of, wait.
Is it really not Tuesday?
It's really not Tuesday.
No.
I was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah, right. Get that look. Good morning, it's Tuesday. And he's just rolling on. And I'm like, no, it's not.
What day is it? I think it's in a couple.
Thursday.
Yeah, in a couple weeks, it's going to be all convoluted because Bob's going to take a little vacay, and we're going to be having the Lions Club auction, and so I'll be coming in a day I don't normally do and staying, and I think that was running through my head.
We're going to have it really messed up that week.
It's going to be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I bet we get through it.
We'll be fine.
Walk in the park.
It's no problem.
Hey, we do have a guest today.
That's good.
Last time you were on, we didn't. We just kind of had to work through it. But
yeah.
No, we did get a guest today, so we're good.
Who comes the first of every Thursday? I wonder if the people know.
Anybody know?
You can go to XL7-TV on Facebook to the live presentation and comment with any questions.
It says it right on there when you click on who's the guest. If you go online, it says...
That's true.
Yeah, it has their name and everything on it, so it's not a...
Well, if you have any other questions, maybe a question you want us to ask who the guest is, but you'll have to go to see who the guest is. But that would actually be cool if somebody would go on there and ask a question that they want me to ask the guest.
Don't go to our Facebook page and ask what the guest is because it's written in the thing. It would not look good.
I mean, hey, I just thought it was Tuesday.
I know. Well, this is going to be one of them days.
It really hit me like it was.
You know, the sad part is Montgomery's going to eat you up today if you don't get your stuff together.
Yeah. Oh, I've got questions.
Okay.
Oh, now you said who the guest was.
If they're online, it said anyways. Oh, we're losing. It's going to be one of them mornings.
Yeah.
It happens.
Anyway.
Good morning, everybody.
We hope you had a safe and happy Halloween.
Yes. Good morning, Gigi. I haven't done that in a while.
Good morning,
I want to say good morning to Gigi.
Yeah.
I know she watches every morning. We have not said good morning to her for a little while.
It's not my fault.
But now it means more because it's kind of built up. That big good morning, Gigi is a big thing. Will they say
it again? I don't even know.
I don't know. Got to stay tuned. Keep watching.
Right. Anyway.
All right, we got a show.
I hope everybody had a safe and happy Halloween. It was a lot of fun. We went to
trick or treating.
Went to Century 21, across from Walmart, across from McDonald's. Gosh, now I don't even know where I'm at. And you can walk through, and they have the realtors at their offices giving out candy, and most of them are dressed up. That was really fun. We do that every year. Then went to a couple of neighborhoods, and the one that's over by Baxter.
Yep.
There's a house back there, and this guy, he goes all out, and grave sites and 8 foot tall dark angel, and I mean
cool.
It's really cool.
We got a neighbor that goes all out and has all this blow up stuff and all these things. He spends days out there setting up his yard, but he's in an area that he's really not going to get that many kids probably stop.
Yeah.
Which is terrible because somebody like that, you kind of want to show that off. He spends a lot of time, and he does it for Christmas as well. I mean,
does he do
his electric bill's got to be enormous.
Right.
I did that one year. Ooh.
Does he do the Chambers competition for Christmas lights?
I don't know. I didn't look through to see if he was on there or not.
Does he do enough to be?
Oh yeah. Yeah, his whole yard there, you probably can't see yard anywhere. It's just something.
Yeah. You should talk to him if he's not a part of that.
That's a smart call.
Because then people would go there and see the lights.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, you can't miss him. I mean, when I'm driving home and stuff, because he's like landing on an airport runway. I mean, it's lit up.
You know.
Oh, yeah. You know which house is his.
Right.
I did that one year for Christmas. We went out and bought all this stuff. I mean, I had a big blow-up carousel that was really cool. It was like 15 foot wide, and it went around and just... we had all this blow-up stuff, and then I got my electric bill. I'm like, what was I thinking?
No kidding.
Oh, it was enormous.
Yeah.
But it was back before they had LED lights and stuff like that. And the blow-up things pull quite a bit.
Yeah.
So
it
was
never
fun.
again.
It was fun.
One time.
Yeah.
It's good to do once.
Oof.
You spend X amount on all the lights and then X amount on
you got to go ahead
all
and budget.
the power.
You got to budget for the power.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we better start the show. Morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. They're still a non-profit 501c3. There's never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission.
I think that's awesome.
It is. That is really cool.
That is really neat.
Yeah, and they have events during the year that people can join and donate, and that's how they do it, is community support. And I don't know of anything going on in the near future, but they had a ball.
Yep.
A month or two ago, so it's kind of how they raise money for that.
They're just a great organization, though. Great people running it, great people that work there, and they truly want to help make a difference.
Definitely. Very good. Let's pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for everything that you've given us in our area. As the holidays come up, we hope that all the families get along. That's what I pray for today. We have Thanksgiving this month, Christmas next, and it seems that sometimes there's strife between families during this time. We hope you bring them together. Let this be the holiday to remember with everything that's going on in this country. And this I pray. Also, watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. And this I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. Give them a call at 870-508-1200. Ask them about respite care. If you're taking care of a family member, it's good to take a break for yourself. You got to recharge, because if you're not at full potential, you're not going to be able to take care of somebody else. Isn't that right, Scooter?
That is true.
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and pause now for Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team.
Hello from your Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, executive brokers at Century 21 Lemac Realty. Thanksgiving is our favorite time of the year. It's the one holiday whose name itself focuses on the theme of the day, giving thanks.
Please take time to treasure and thank all the people in your life. Give special thanks to God for the freedoms and liberties that we enjoy in our community and our country. We do.
We wish you all a blessed Thanksgiving holiday.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. That was a beautiful commercial. I didn't expect it.
I know. That's why I didn't tell you about it.
Yeah, very good.
And we're past Halloween, and it's time for Thanksgiving, and they always do something special on Thanksgiving, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, and
I liked it.
It made me think of something. So when we were driving around at first for Halloween, trick-or-treating,
Yep.
Carla had said that Halloween really is, how'd she put it? It's the most... It brings everybody together. How did she say it? Anyway, so you think about it, right? You're going to your neighbor's house, walking up to the door, you're knocking on it. They're opening it up with a big smile saying trick or treat, and the kids are getting candy. They're giving away stuff, and the kids are saying thank you, and everybody's just getting along. I mean, think of it that way. That everybody's coming together during this one
Thanksgiving,
holiday.
it's mainly about families coming together.
Family. So, like my prayer, think about that when you're thinking about how perfect strangers, you're going to their house, they're giving you something, everybody's getting along. If everybody can get along during Halloween, and it's spooky and goblins and devil stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
they
everybody's getting along and having a good time. You can do it at the family Thanksgiving dinner.
There you go. If you can make it through that, you can make it through your family Thanksgiving.
Isn't that right, though?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, she said that as we were driving down the road, and I got thinking about that. I was like, really? You don't think of Halloween in that way?
No,
you know?
but that's a good way to look at it, though.
Yeah. Everybody
That's a very
comes together.
positive way to look at it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, anyways, I thought their commercial
It's
hit the
beautiful.
spot. So
It does. Happy Thanksgiving.
helps us start getting in the mood and kind of change
Yes.
gears
I know,
and
right?
start getting ready for Thanksgiving. And-
Yeah. I love the holidays.
oh Lord, here we go.
You want to take a look at the White River?
Sure.
All right.
Let's take a gander.
Oh, wow. Actually, that looks pretty cool.
We got a little bit of fog.
Yeah, but high up off the water. That's the
Yeah,
horseshoe
that's-
bend of the White River.
Usually it's down low.
is.
Yeah,
Covering it up, but that looks ominous, doesn't it?
it does.
With it still black and white because the color hadn't come through yet, and it's very cool. That's the horseshoe bend of the White River. The best river to go trout fishing, bar none. You might as well not even try to go anywhere else, right, Scooter?
I agree. It has got to be one of the best.
So, anyway, you can find this beautiful view on the Z Team's website at retiredarkansas.net. I bet you the other one probably is zoomed into the fog,
It's just
isn't it?
white. It
Yeah.
is white as white could be.
Just white out. But you can find two cameras. One is the still shot, and it'll clear out here in probably, 30, 45 minutes. The sun will come through. It'll become color. And it's just amazing. They call it the Z clips there on to the right. That sun starts to come through. It's yellow and oranges. Absolutely amazing.
I do want to show you a picture, and this is
Yeah.
one we had yesterday that I screenshot ones that I like, and there was one yesterday that I took.
Look at that.
And when it zoomed into the water, you could see the steam rising.
That's awesome.
So it wasn't like a fog, it was like a steam coming off that water, and it
Yeah.
was really, really cool with the yellow and everything in it. And I didn't get it saved in time because it changed on the first one, but this is still a cool shot.
Very cool. They call that the Z clips.
The eclipse where you get
Yeah.
the yellow background and it's transitioning between the sun coming out, and
That's
it's really pretty.
That's Scooter's favorite shot, isn't it?
Yes.
That's his favorite right there. And it's, of course it would be because there's David's Island. I dubbed thee.
I dubbed the
I dubbed thee David's
David's
Island.
Island.
Beautiful. Anyway.
Oh wait, here's the live camera that's got a good shot.
Hey. And its color, look at
Yeah,
that.
you can see the bridge. It's
Yeah.
got some purple lights on.
There's the
and
Rainbow Bridge. Absolutely beautiful.
you see the river. That's a pretty shot right there.
White River is amazing. If you've never been on it, you need to get a guide if you want to go fishing, and they'll take you to the sweet spots. You're almost guaranteed to catch a fish. Anyway, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, the Z Team can help you out. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. They're also senior real estate specialists. So maybe you got a big house. It's, kids have moved away and it's time to get something a little bit smaller, a little bit more manageable. Maybe move back inside of town. You live outside of town. You got some doctor's visits. You need to be closer. And, God forbid anything happens, closer to the hospital. So they can help you out and sell that big house for the family that's growing and get you something a little bit smaller. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. That's just awesome.
That's
Beautiful.
pretty cool.
That's a beautiful view. Go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. Lots of videos, lots of stuff. They go around to a lot of events that happen, and they were a part of seeing Bob Zadora at Century 21 when giving out candy. So they do stuff like that all the time. They want to be known for this stuff, for being a part of the community. You know what I mean?
They they don't want to just be here. They want to help the community and they want to give back.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I find that is a very positive thing.
Definitely. Let's take a look at the weather brought to you by the Z Team. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm going. I'll refresh this page. I don't know what it is. We just get to talking, Scooter,
Yeah, you're.
and everything's going good.
I mean, it's not your fault. You're full of hot air.
It's Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday Thursday. This thing's
He's lost.
He's lost.
He's lost. He's confused.
Of course. Just enjoy this beautiful shot of White River while this thing resets. There we go. I think I've got it about now. In Mountain Home, it's 31. Harrison, 34. Batesville, 36. Yellville at 27. Marshall at 27. Salem at 32. Mountain View at 27. Calico Rock at 31. West Plains, Missouri at 32. Springfield at 34. Poplar Bluff at 28. And St. Louis at 34.
Boy, look what's coming off that west coast.
Wow. Got some major activity in the Pacific Northwest. And snow and rain and who knows, thunder, lightning. But look at the rest of the country. Maybe just a little bit in upstate New York. They're off the Great Lakes on the western side of New York, but pretty much the rest of the country. It's that Pacific Northwest and the northern part of California that they're getting something.
Montana's getting some snow.
Mm-hmm. North part of Idaho, Coeur d'Alene, right around this area if you can see the cursor. I used to live there. Yep.
I'm sorry.
What? No, it's beautiful up there. Have you ever been to the Pacific Northwest, Scooter?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. It looks cold.
Well, it's beautiful up there. You need to go.
No, I don't mind the cold.
No. Arkansas and Missouri looks like it's in the clear as far as any kind of precipitation. I think today's going to be pretty nice. Besides cool. Watches and warnings. The southern part of the state has a freeze warning. It seems all southern states, Missouri and Arkansas, in our neck of the woods is fine though. 7-day forecast today. Oh, there it is, sunny. See, I told you.
Sunny and a high of what?
57.
57.
Tonight, clear, low of 35. Friday, sunny, high of 62. Friday night, clear, low of 41. Saturday, sunny, high of 68. Saturday night, we got partly cloudy, low of 48. Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 70. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low of 53. Monday, mostly sunny, high of 73. Man, it's beautiful. And look, 70s are creeping back.
They're not done yet.
No.
It's this fall. It's a little bit of a roller coaster.
Norfolk Lake water levels at 553.25. Level is 1.25 feet above full pool. They're shut down, but I believe they have the spillway gates open, so they're letting out some kind of CFM. Bull Shoals Lake water levels at 653.38. Level is 5.62 feet above full pool. Buddy, they're at 6. Generating. They are generating.
They are pushing.
As a look at your weather, brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. And with that, we'll take a little break and come back with community news brought to you by Ozark Farm and Lawn of Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Mow, dig, haul. The L-Series compact tractor offers ultimate versatility, along with a great ownership experience and service that only your local Kubota dealer can deliver. The #1 selling compact tractor in Arkansas, and built-in quality and reliability for a great price. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today. Get the L-Series tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozark's Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the Morning Show on XL7-TV. This part of community news is brought to you by Ozark Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. They're located at 4423 Highway 62 West. And, buddy, they have some deals going on right now. Go to ozarksfarmandlawn.com and you can see their promotions. But they have all kinds of tractors and lawnmowers.
Oh, you can't miss them. Yeah. I mean, they're lined up all the way down the road, from the little zero turns all the way from the smaller tractors to the big commercial tractors. All your implements, they carry it all. They carry a very large line, but one of the big things is they carry parts for for all the big tractors.
Yeah,
Kubota, New Holland. That's where I get all my Kubota parts for. We got a big Kubota tractor that I get all my parts and stuff from. Their prices are great. They got an awesome service center. They can take care of you anything that you need.
Very good. Give them a call at 870-425-3434 and go out and see them today. Maybe you need a tractor, maybe you don't. Check them out, Ozarks Farm and Lawn. And in community news, we were talking about it earlier. This is going to be fun.
It's coming.
71st Annual Mountain Home Lions Club Auction online, November 13th through the 16th,
And
6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
I'm going to be auctioning.
Are you really?
Yeah, one night. Give me just a second. I'll tell you which night.
Very good.
Um,
I'll be on Scooter's part, so maybe Monday or Tuesday.
Let's see. Lions Club, where are you? Lions Club auction. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, I thought this would be...
No, that's okay. I'll continue. Go ahead. Great deals and help your community. Watch on XL7-TV. You can listen on KTLO 97.9. You can bid by calling 870-425-2266. And bidding, go to lionsclubauction.com. You can get signed up. I did it. It's very easy. I did it while I was over in Scooter's chair producing the show. So they'll have over 500 items up for bid. And if I can get my boss to decide what we're going to donate from Blue Compass,
there you go.
because I think
a new camper trailer would be nice.
Yeah, it would
I
be
know,
nice. I'll
right?
bet on it.
I got one I'd like to give away. I can tell you that. Did you
He's
find
still-
it?
His
Well,
calendar
You
is
have a
so
lot.
busy.
It is. I'm looking at it as he's scrolling through, and it seems
Well-
like every day and every hour there's something written.
I don't see it, but anyway, I'm
Sometime.
sorry. I don't catch it quick. Oh, here it is. Found it. Sorry. Wednesday, 6 o'clock.
Very good.
So, yes, I will be auctioneering, however you want to say it. I had so much fun last year.
Yeah.
I actually was a little surprised they asked me to come back.
I had a great
I
time.
watched it, so am I.
It is a lot of fun, and I hope everybody watches. I hope they get signed up so they can bid on stuff, because it goes to a worthy cause.
It does.
And I bought 3 items last year, and it's just fun.
That's
Very
what
good.
it's about.
Yeah.
Fun and helping to raise money and having a good time. And
And there's some good deals, I'm telling you. You can buy some stuff, even the gift certificates you typically will go for even less than face value. So,
It's that one time that you get into a bidding war on something and give 3 times its worth, but then it becomes it's a matter
it's
of
principle.
Yes, I'm going to
I
win.
have to change my bidding name.
Yeah.
Because when I bid in, everybody knows it's me, and they're asking everybody to bid me up, and I'm the one that pays 3 times the cost.
we like that.
I know.
Actually, we like that.
Right? Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, that's fun. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, definitely. More community news and events, you can go to enjoymountainhome.com to their events page where they have a calendar. And you can see I've got scrolled down here, the Vienna Boys Choir will be at the Shed November 5th, starting at 7 p.m. So you ought to get tickets for that. Yeah, it's the Shed is now in what do you say? See, I can't even
In
think
season.
now. In season.
In season, I guess.
Man.
They're going, yeah.
Tell
They're
you what, they're up and running, and they've got a lot of events coming up. So you can go to their website and we'll just click on list. There we go. So you can go to theshed.com to pick up your tickets. Don't miss the opportunity to see the Vienna Boys Choir. Very good. And November 3rd, Operation Stand Down. This is for veterans, free dental treatment. And this will be hosted in offices in Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Little Rock, Jonesboro, Pine Bluff, Arkadelphia, and Mountain View. Treatment includes acute urgent pain relief, extractions, restorative work, x-rays, prophylaxis, routine maintenance, and perio treatment. You can contact Gina Chandler at gina.chandler@arkansas.gov or call 501-682-6487. That'll be good. And the North Arkansas Youth Center is having the Jerry Hopper Band and dinner November 4th at 5:30. And there'll be an auction at 6:15, music from 7 to 9:30. That's at 412 Powell Street in Cotter. You can call 870-435-2850 to get your tickets. In the Arkansas Department of Veteran Affairs, the 2023 Women's Veterans Summit is coming up November 4th. That's located at 1326 Rossi Road here in Mountain Home from 1 to 4 p.m. For more information and to reserve a seat, you can call Holly Skoma at 870-404-6944. And that's it. That is a look at some community news. Like I said, go to enjoymountainhome.com to their events page, their calendar, where you can find a whole lot more going on in Mountain Home. And if you want to submit one, it's really easy to do. They've got a spot on there. You can just submit your event. With that, community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn. We'll take a break and come back with Sheriff John Montgomery.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Do you suffer from neuropathy? Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in your feet or hands? Are you tired of painful days and sleepless nights? If you've been diagnosed with neuropathy or are experiencing pain or numbness, pick up the phone and call us right now before it's too late. Neuropathy is a very serious and progressive disease where your nerves begin to break down. With time, it can lead to balance problems, falls, disability, and in some cases, amputation. Our unique program addresses the actual causes and doesn't simply mask your symptoms. Many of our patients start experiencing relief within weeks. There is no use of prescription drugs or surgery. Pick up the phone right now and call to see if you qualify for our neuropathy treatment program that has changed thousands of lives. You do not have to suffer through life any longer. Get back to the life you deserve. Call now before it is too late.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Thank you for joining us. We're visiting with Sheriff John Montgomery. How are you, sir?
Absolutely wonderful.
Excellent.
The weather's warming back up.
Yeah. I saw some 70s coming up.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm surprised, but not
It's
too
Arkansas.
surprised. It is.
Why, it's Arkansas. Why would you be surprised?
Yeah, that's true. You get 4 seasons in a day.
Yeah.
Well, technically, if you look at it, we really didn't have a fall because it went from warm to all of a sudden cold. So maybe we'll get a little fall in before it makes the
Done
full
that for
transition.
a few years now.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Mother Nature does their own thing. Well, how did Halloween go?
Actually, it was very uneventful, which is great. I mean,
awesome.
You know, it's kind of funny. Halloween afternoon, I had to run by the grocery store on the way home, and one of the pharmacy techs said, you know, hope you have a safe Halloween. Actually, I hope you get to stay home tonight.
Exactly.
And you know, that's true because typically, I mean, we've got a bunch, but if I have to come out, it's not typically good.
No.
I mean, something bad's happened. So, but no, it was very uneventful. Didn't hear any events, to mount to anything, either city, county, wherever. So
excellent.
And we've not had issues in several years. I mean, you go back 35 years ago when it started, that was a very busy night, but we really don't have much issues. And I think people, when you hear about, because there was lots of kids out.
Mm-hmm.
One number I heard in one of the big subdivisions, they had over 550 kids come through.
That makes sense.
So there was lots of out, but nobody, again, being cautious when you're driving and making sure the kids are, in good costumes and well lit up. And so just thankful that everything went smooth.
Excellent. Scooter and I were talking earlier that when we were out with Cannon, Carla had talked about how everybody really comes together on Halloween. It's ghosts and goblins and people dressing up, but you're going to your neighbor's house and you're getting free candy from them, and they're saying hello and you're saying thank you, and everybody's having a good time when normally neighbors barely talk. It seems that it kind of got me that it's kind of a get together for everybody on Halloween.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah. So, and it went without a hitch, and that's really good. That's awesome. How was October since we last saw you?
October was a busy month. For us, we didn't have any major events, but I mean, we were very busy. The numbers of calls answered, and it was way up. But it's really October. Typically, if you think about it, it's a transition. You've gone from the summer, but the weather's typically still warm.
Yeah.
It's still daylight in the evenings. I mean, so, and people are getting ready. But overall, it was a good month. And of course, from a county perspective, we spent the several weeks working on proposed budgets for next year. All the county officials did, and that's not been officially finalized, but we basically got it, all the details hashed out. And so I think the budget committee meets one more time for their final approval, and then in the December Quorum Court meeting they'll make it official and approve it for next year. So
very good.
But no major hitches there. Didn't see any major increases for anybody. I mean, we didn't. There was, and I've got to say this, there was some misleading information from someone else that put out an article that our budget went up some huge amount from last year, like 3,000% or whatever it was. And the problem with that is it was well explained in that meeting, and that's, but what the issue is there was some federal money, ARPA money, that was out there, and there's all kinds of restrictions on it. What you can spend it for, what you can't, but you had to spend it by a certain deadline, or you lose it. You have to send it back. Well, one of the unrestricted things that you can spend anything you want to on is law enforcement. Yeah. So what the Quorum Court did last year is said, hey, let's fund your budget for 2023 using the federal money, and then you can use the money that we're going to use. We can use that elsewhere.
Great idea.
So my budget for 2023 in the normal sheriff's budget was $0.
So how do they get an increase?
Well, because now this year, I now have to go back to that budget.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So you're going from 0 to 3-point-something million.
Yeah.
Well, that's not accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, to say that it went up that much, because it didn't, because we just had a different budget line item.
Yeah.
We had very modest increase at all.
Yeah.
In fact, we're actually requesting one less car this year than we normally do, and so again, a little deceiving.
It's good to clear that up.
So
most definitely. You think they were doing it for clicks? A lot of these stories nowadays are for clicks.
Possibly.
And then you get into reading it and you're like, that's not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. I'm good that you came on to clear that up, because I'm sure there was quite a few people that were thinking, what is going on at the sheriff's office with that story?
No, actually, I think if you looked, now that what we call personal services, and we're asking for a small raise for the employees, and so if you leave that part out, I think our budget was basically flat. I mean, the same as it was the year before.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
So, again, we're in good shape. We're actually well within, percentage-wise of where we should be. We're below that. So, and I will say, while we're talking about county government, we have a great group of elected officials.
Mm-hmm.
We meet often to discuss issues. We talk them through. The quorum court has been phenomenal the last several years. I mean, I am just, they're easy to work with. They ask questions. They want to get answers, but they don't have an agenda.
Yeah,
and
eager to help.
They're eager to help, and so I am thankful, that we have the quorum court members that we do. There's a few that's not going to seek re-election, which, again, makes me sad in one sense, because they've been so good to work with for all the county officials and for this county, and I truly believe they care about making the county better.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the filing period actually may start. Is it next week?
I'm not sure.
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
And of course, it's just for it would be for constables and for quorum court members.
Okay.
The elected officials like sheriff and judge and whatever, we run every 4 years. So,
yeah. Well, I hope we get good candidates.
I hope we get good candidates.
Yeah.
And as I had one come by to see me one day earlier this week, and we had probably a good 30-45 minute talk, and he said, "What do you want from me?" And I said, "All I want you to do is listen, and then make an informed decision."
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And don't be, I guess it's a quorum court, not really party lines.
No, it is party lines.
It is party lines.
But it's, all the quorum court members are currently Republicans, and has been for some time. And so that is party lines.
Yeah.
But in this area, it's been party lines and that's true with all the elected officials, from the, sheriff, judge, clerk, you name it, down. Not sure it should be, but it is.
Sure.
Now on the quorum court side, it's a little different because they are policymakers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so it's a little bit different in their standpoint. Their beliefs and their values, if you will.
Yeah.
They're gonna vote that way, but rarely does politics. Well, it should never come into play in county government anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, because it's about helping the people, about helping your office. Yeah, making informed decisions.
Well, and county government exists for one reason, and I strongly believe this. It's to serve the public,
mm-hmm.
Yep.
and that's one reason why we talk about employees a lot. You can call it the sheriff's office, but the sheriff's office is made up of people
that live in.
And so
Yeah.
the people is what provides the service that the sheriff's office provides.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to take care of the people and make sure that you hire good people and hold them accountable. But at the same time, it's not just an entity. So county government is made up of employees, people that's serving the public.
Yeah.
But we have a great quorum court and a group of elected officials, and I can tell you, traveling and around the state and listening to the horror stories of other counties in the state and how they don't get along, and meetings last for hours on end, and there's agendas and people screaming at each other. We don't have that here, and we're very thankful for that.
Very good. It's 7:38. We'll go ahead and take a short break and then come back with more from Sheriff John Montgomery.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Sheriff John Montgomery, and you recently had a drug take-back event on Saturday. How'd that go?
It went well.
Yeah.
When we first did this is kind of going way back. We actually held a drug take-back event here before they started the national event. Now, I will tell you that it was a brainchild thought between the former county judge, Joe Bodenhammer, who's recently passed away. He and I got together and we decided that what we should do is we should have a combo event where we'd do drug take back and you could turn in your old hazardous waste. Okay?
Yeah.
And so
it's a good combo.
Good combo. and so we had this event on the hottest day of the summer that year. I don't even remember what year it was, but it was, and at the fairgrounds. Well, let's just say we underestimated the event.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah.
There were people that were waiting for 2 hours in a line of traffic to get in.
Oh, wow. They came in droves. They were ready.
And then I thought it would be smart, instead of just doing like we do now, people turn them in and we weigh them. I thought we should count every pill. So we got some pharmacists that volunteered and pill counters, and we had at least that little trailer that was set up was air conditioned, but they were counting
and counting
and counting and counting and counting. I'll say that, again, there was some lessons learned during that, but it was certainly a success.
Yeah. You don't happen to remember how many they counted?
Oh, it was well over 100,000. I mean, I don't remember, but it was way over that.
Right.
And we don't do it that way anymore.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
You can kind of get a good guesstimate by weighing and what each pill. Yeah.
Right. So anyway, that was way back. But this, now we do it twice a year. We hold the drug take back. But see, we had not the first, but there were only probably 3 or 4 in the state. What we call a permanent drop box, where you can just drive up and put the drugs in. Now lots of places have those, because that's been a big push to get done. And so, ours is located on 8th Street, kind of behind the fire department, and you can drive up and just put your, drugs or whatever in that, and we get. It's virtually every day there is people have dropped off, and so understand that a lot of people use that instead of coming to the drug take back. So so the number of cars, I won't say it's slacked off. I mean, because the last several years, we get about the same number. But compared to what it was, say, even 10 years ago, it's much less because, again, people use that drop box.
Yeah, that's good.
Because what the idea is, if you've got unused medications, outdated medications, get them out of there. One, to prevent something for somebody from accidentally taking them. But two, it's if you have repair people in your place, or anybody that comes by, that's just a temptation for them to steal that medication. And especially if you have kids or grandkids, if it's not being used, get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I also recommend, if you've got those type drugs, don't keep them in the medicine cabinet. Put them somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, but again, it was a good event. Back to your original question, and
Very good. What do you do with the drugs? Incinerate them?
Well, and again, way back in the beginning, we actually had our own incinerator. It was a small incinerator. One of the local funeral homes actually purchased that for us.
Okay.
We don't use that anymore because now we load them up and we take them. And I'm pretty sure we take ours to Jonesboro. We're kind of in the middle, and so we take ours to Jonesboro, and then everybody comes in there, different regions, and then they're hauled down somewhere near El Dorado. There's a big, huge incinerator there.
Yeah, that's where
that they dispose of them there.
Yeah, because you don't want that stuff going in the landfill.
No, you do not. And you think, well, you flush it down the toilet or you throw it in the garbage. No, it actually can get in the water supply, and that's just a bad way to do it. So.
Yeah, very good. How's the new computers in the cars? What's the feedback from the deputies?
Oh my goodness, they absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So it's they're all we had a grant to give it for 17 of them, and then our Sheriff's Foundation, it was a matching grant, so they stepped up and provided the match for that. We managed to figure out how to buy 2 more, so we actually have 19 now, and they're all up and operational, and the deputies love it. The traffic stops are quicker. And when I say more accurate, the handwriting is a problem. I mean, you can actually read but it's a time saver because now there's a process. You handwrite a ticket, and it has to be turned in, and then the staff at the sheriff's office has to take that, and then they have to enter it in 2 different places in the computer and trying to read it, and then it has to be taken to the courts, and then they have to turn around and enter it in their system. Well, with this, it's transmitted electronically. So once they write the ticket and hit submit, it's immediately transmitted to the courts.
Excellent.
So you've saved a lot of time and effort there, and again, the accuracy, because you can actually read.
And they can put their efforts into something else.
Correct. And so that has been a huge thing. Now, and in fact, yesterday I was at a meeting and someone said, well, I just assumed you've had computers for a long time. No.
Right.
No.
That's what I would have thought.
One, they're kind of expensive because, it's not, I'm going to go buy a laptop for whatever.
You don't run down to Walmart for this laptop.
$800 or $1,000. It's about the complete setup, because there's a printer that has to print the ticket. There's scanners that have to scan the driver's license and all of that. And then the computers are built heavier because, again, you think about bouncing around the car. It's about $6,500 per unit, but that's only the first cost. Okay, then there's, in order to get connectivity, and we're just now, I think we're down to, we've got all of them hooked up except maybe 3 or 4, and hopefully by the end of this week we'll have that, to be able to connect to the internet, which will allow them to then be able to download the data from the state and to transmit even reports electronically. So we're close to that. But that, and then the state Crime Information Center, that's over $60 per month per computer.
Right. So times that by 19.
And that's an expense that you don't immediately think of. So we're there.
You get there.
We're close. Very close. But the deputies love them. Secretarial staff love them.
Definitely.
Courts love it. I mean, so it's a good thing.
Excellent.
And it's a safety issue for the officer because the less time they can spend on the side of the road, it's just safer for them and the public as well. So,
very good. The animal control is now a part of the Sheriff's Department.
As of June 1st, 2023, yes.
Right, and very successful. From the last time we talked, you had probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 animals, and this morning I went to the animal control tab on your website. Go to BaxterCountySheriff.com, up in the upper right corner, animal control, and now I think there's 3 or 4. Let's see. That's the pet of the week, but yeah, Butch, Cora, and Scout, Cammy, okay, Dolly. So, but the last time I was on here, there was triple S.
I think we had, I don't know, close to 15. And just yesterday, now currently, I'm the one that puts them up and takes them off. I mean, when they tell me to do that. And so yesterday, or I guess it was 2 days ago, again, put a dog up that had been found running down, the highway, picked up. And then yesterday, the owner claimed it. And so we've reunited a lot of pets with their owners, and that's great.
Yeah.
Now we encourage folks to get them chipped.
Yeah.
Because that makes it easy. The animal wardens carry, the chip readers with them, and so it makes it easy if you can just scan it and get them chipped. Now, on that same note, if you do decide that you look on the website, and I know your wife looks there every day looking for a new dog, right?
No.
I thought that's what you said, David. I may have misunderstood. But if you do look,
she better not be.
I'll try to help you out there.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you do decide, we've got, I think, really the best deal in town. So number one,
Definitely,
I'm a firm believer that a rescue animal can be your best pet, period, because again, they're so appreciative and they're loving and loyal. But you take any of those pets, and if you adopt them, number one, before they're adopted, they're spayed or neutered. The shots are given. Then we chip them, and you get a starter pack to help you with that for $25.
Yeah, you can't beat that. That's a few $100s right there.
So it's a great way to get a pet. I was actually talking with somebody yesterday whose mother adopted a cat from the animal shelter, and I think it was last Thursday or Friday, and just again, it's a good way. So two things. Number one, if you've lost a pet, please go look there. And number two, if you're thinking about that, and then we'll arrange. It's not just drop by. You can call and we'll have an appointment, and then you can come by and we'll let you play and and interact with the animals to make sure that that's what you're looking for. So
very good, Scooter. Let's show them the dogs again.
Okay, and I can safely say I've had a number of rescue animals, and they have been some of the best dogs I've ever had.
My Bella, she just recently passed, had for 13 years, and we got her from the Humane Society. Somebody left 3 or 4. I think 4 puppies on their doorstep, which you're not supposed to do. But here's Butch, male mixed breed, approximately 3 months old. We've got Cora, female lab mix, approximately 18 months old. And we've got Scout, a lab husky mix. Let's see, doesn't know age.
And if you'll look, and I've asked the animal wardens if they can give me a little bit of description about the dog. So if you look at that last little paragraph.
Yeah. She's so we've got Cammy, female spayed. She was underweight when found, living in the woods. With Cora, Cammy is so sweet. She lets us know when she needs to go outside, so that's good. Knows how to sit, lay down for belly rubs, and walks well on a leash. That's important, that a dog will stay next to you.
So right there, you've got 75% of all of that taken care of because with that particular dog.
Yeah, that's very good.
There was one that. And that may have been Look at the
Dolly.
very last one. It is what? Read the description of the last one.
Very friendly, but does not do well around chickens or cats.
Yes, and that's the one I was going to say. Well, to me, that's important because that would let you know.
Yeah.
You know, and so the animal wardens are trying to put a descriptor to kind of help you.
Yeah.
When you get ready to replace Bella, to help you know which dog to get.
I still have Trixie and Aspen and Dallas the cat. We're good. Thanks.
So that last one, I would say no, because it's not good with chickens and cats.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah, see, but
ready.
But there's others. See,
Butch.
Butch would be great addition to your family.
And it starts with a B. Bella, Butch.
Let's introduce the people to your animal control wardens. We've got Warden Sarah Hewlin and Warden Casey Stone. Tell us about them.
Well, and I'm gonna tell you, they were great finds. They do a fantastic job. They care about the animals. They take the animals. They're walked 2 to 3 times a day. They of course keep everything clean, keep them fed. They're answering calls when people are having issues. They'll respond out. And we're just so thankful to have these two. They work opposite shifts, so they work a 12-hour shift each, and so they work opposite of each other, and they complement each other very well. And so we're just so thankful to have them to working for us.
Excellent, very good. If you okay, so you see an animal in the county somewhere, how does it work? You call in?
You call the sheriff's office, actually, 425-7000, and we'll transfer you, to get the right person. Now, there's certain very strict rules we can't, that we can't do. So if you know that pet's your neighbor's and say it's a nuisance, sorry. If you know the owner, we can't take that.
Yeah.
And we're operating under county ordinance, so it's very strict what we can and can't do. We don't trap the animals. You've got to have the animal caught.
Okay.
And so, and then we operate in the county, but we have agreements with. Now the city of Mountain Home has their own animal warden, but we house their animals. So, but we have agreements with Mountain Home. Actually, we have with everyone except for Lakeview and Big Flat.
Okay.
So we have signed agreements with all the other municipalities in the county.
Yeah.
That we do their animal control for them as well, and they contribute so much a year.
Yeah.
To do that. In the beginning, we spent a lot of money in the beginning because the place had kind of been run down, and we had to spend a lot of money to get it back up to shape. Excuse me. And but we're there, we don't accept donations like food and stuff because we've got contracts. We can only feed certain food.
Sure.
And we do that because we get big discounts on that food if we only serve that. So.
Well, that's a good thing that you've got the discounts, so they can do it in other ways.
Well, we take donations. We get donations. Certainly won't say daily, but probably weekly. Somebody, and some of them small. We had someone not that long ago that we went out and they had a stray cat that was, and so we picked up and the man handed $100 and said, "Here, I want this to go." You don't have to do that. That's not part of it, but we wanted to. People just got through paying their taxes. They asked to volunteer if you want to pay $15 extra to go towards animal control. And I was told by the collector, Teresa Smith, not here, I don't know if it was this week or last week, but that they actually had collected more this year than they ever had.
Excellent.
In that voluntary tax.
Cool.
So I mean, again, I'm not saying we do. We make mistakes and we're learning because this was not our forte.
Right.
But I think we're doing it right, and we're learning from our mistakes, and I'm really proud of these two and the way they've taken on.
Very good. Well, I'd say it's working because, like I said, last time you were on, there was easily 15 and now 5. So.
They're able to find homes or reunite or whatever the case may be.
Well, and the problem is if the shelter's full, and this is the downside, and this is why these two have worked so hard to try to get them adopted. You can call me and you're having a problem with a stray. Well, if shelter's full, I can't come. And that's bad.
Yeah.
But I don't have a choice because I can't.
It's the way it is.
It's the way it is. So keeping that shelter keeping those animals adopted allows me to, when you call, and if you call and I say, I'm sorry, I'm full, I can't come, you're not happy.
Right. That's why I think it's good that each time you come on, we talk about this. It keeps getting the word out.
So, if you want to write down some of the parameters that you would like to see, or have your wife do that, I'll try to keep my eyes and ears open for a new dog.
We thank you for coming on, John. We thank you all for watching. We've got to go now. You have a great day. It's going to be beautiful and sunshiny. We'll see you tomorrow with Bob Rechtenwald and This Week in Sports, and Bob Zadora and This Week in Real Estate.